Hey guys, welcome to a new video. So in today's video, I decided to invite one of my students to do an interview to gain some insight from him, how he was able to close a dealership client, and how he was able to produce them crazy results. Basically, he took the dealership from 10 cars a month to over 5 to 10 cars selling per week. So I want to get him here and ask some questions, how he closed the client, for how much was retainer, and what strategy he utilized to be able to produce them such crazy results. So you can guys get some insight, and so you can implement with your current clients or just watch for your entertainment. So with that being said, let me introduce you Lukas. So let's dive right into this interview. So do you want to, so I gave a backstory a little bit about you. So do you want to introduce yourself? Where are you from? Where are you at right now? And how did you get started with entrepreneurship and social media marketing?
Yes, sure. So, hi guys, I'm Lukas, and originally I'm from Poland. Yeah, and like good couple years ago, I decided to move to Ireland, you know, to get some better life and not maybe not maybe the better life. Like I like the culture. I like the language. You know. So when I started learn English in school, when I was like a young boy, maybe 10, 15, I started thinking to move to the country that first language is English. And I was thinking maybe like UK, maybe United States, and finally I got in Ireland. You know, like so when I finished my school, I finished my college. I just moved straight away. In a couple of weeks after I finished college, I moved to Ireland with 400 euro in my pocket and like one bag. And it was like a crazy. I was lucky because I got my first job in just one day. So I started second day when I just moved here. So I was really lucky. But after a while, I used to work different jobs, and my last job it was like it was a factory, a medical factory, and I stayed there for a couple of years, but I think I started getting tired, like that life, because I never felt I'm just fit to work for someone else, I was missing something. So I started thinking about my own business, and I started searching YouTube for advices how to start the own business, and I get
Hold on a second before we get into how did you find out about social media marketing and all that. I want to point out, like, for all of you who are watching this right now, like the common things that successful people share, like common traits. Like here Lukas said that, imagine guys, he didn't really know English. Maybe you had some basic understanding, maybe some you could speak English, but the things that you can the things that like you can all learn from him is he just jumping on the opportunity. Like he just took action. He didn't, he only had $400 in his pocket. He had one bag, and he went all in to different country, probably not knowing anyone there. Did you have any friends, family in Ireland?
Yes. So when I moved here, there was one guy. I used to know him, so I made the contact with him. So I had a place to stop. Yeah.
That,
So
that's great. Yeah. So you basically moved to a new place, $400, start looking for jobs. You got a job first day, which is awesome. And
and like first weeks, first 6 weeks, I used to live in the living room, So
yeah, it's
that was like
yeah.
talking to the big ocean.
Yeah, I understand. Like I was in your shoes, and I completely understand how it feels. Like when I moved to United States, I had like $300 in my pocket. I didn't know anyone whatsoever, and my English was so bad. Like like knew only like basic stuff. I could say like, "Hey, how are you?" and table, spoon, some some simple stuff.
Yeah.
But the funny thing, when I was working 3 jobs, I used to work as a server, and I was renting an apartment with my friends. We were splitting the rent. And at the beginning, I didn't even have a bed. Like I was literally sleeping on the air mattress that I bought from Walmart. It was like my first month. I was sleeping on the air mattress, and then like I had to return it to Walmart because they had 30-day policy, so I can get my $30 back because I was so broke. So
Yeah.
this is uh, this is like what separates like people who are taking it to the next level and someone who stays on the one place, like has a plateau. Like people who take action no matter what, and sometimes it's going to be hard. Sometimes you might not have motivation, money, opportunities, like uh, anything, but you need just to keep going, whether it's in business, in life, relationships, whatever it is. You just need to take action,
Yeah,
and not waiting
exactly.
for you're not waiting for the perfect moment to happen, right? The like economy gets better,
There's, there's
something.
never a perfect moment. The perfect moment is just right now.
Exactly. Okay, cool. So let's now fast forward um, to the point where you start looking up some YouTube videos about business, right? And at that time, you had your job, right? You were working 9 to 5.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, so I was on the full time, yeah, and I started searching, like information about how to do the own business, and I get some guides that they were showing that, and they had some course, so I started the business course. So after when I started the business course, I decided to start my own business as well. So the first business it was online shop.
Like e-commerce.
Uh, yes, that was e-commerce. Yeah, that was exactly e-commerce. I didn't start with the Shopify, but I finished with the Shopify. Yeah. So I started to build my own page website like in WordPress, but it didn't look good. And then I find out Shopify. I built the shop. I ordered some stuff from China. Like to put something for sale. Then I found the drop shipping, so I started to build the shop based on the drop shipping. I was trying to sell something, but I just realized that for sell something you need the marketing. You need to invest money in marketing. How that it's like open your own shop in the desert when you're online without the marketing. So after that, I started interested more with the marketing. I started searching, like guys showing how to do the Facebook ads, that stuff in the internet. And I get few guys, I get some course before, so I started, like testing different ads on my shop. And after that, I decided maybe I switch to marketing. It's like less to do and more fun, more fun. And when I started that, I started searching, like for some customers, like even like a barbers, restaurants, whatever, But they weren't like good because they were like, oh yeah, I don't have money for that, and it's too expensive. So then I get an idea. I just I met one guy that he is a dealership owner. So I just really think quick, or maybe I try him. Yeah. So I started, like pitching for a while, and he was like very skeptic with that. And then I start searching, like car dealership advertising ideas on YouTube. And then I found you, Alex. Like your YouTube videos. So that was the beginning with the ideas. So and the good idea from you was like it's better to focus on one niche. And car dealership was like good niche for me because I love cars. I love cars. So I didn't think, I didn't think like long. I just I wanted to get course because I knew that you have a course. I said I wanted to get a course as quick as possible. And when I started course, I found all ideas how to pitch the car dealership clients, how to close them, how to start work with them. So it was very good. So I used your ideas, of course, and I was able to close the client. So after a couple of weeks, we get agreement for 3,000 euro.
So, okay, hold on a second, because here's a lot of information. I want to make sure that we get some, golden nuggets extract from you, and more people can apply in their agencies. So, so you were looking at the point you tried e-commerce, you tried to build your store, but then you realized, hey, if you want to be, running either e-commerce business or maybe, I don't know, Amazon or any other type of business, you need
any kind of business.
Yeah, you need to know marketing, right? And then you're like, okay, cool. You start searching for some marketing strategies, Facebook ads, digital advertising, and then you found out how to do some Facebook ads, and then you found probably my YouTube channel, right? And then at that point, you start like, hey, instead of me running these e-commerce stores, like dealing with these China suppliers and all this stuff, why not I'll try to get some clients and do marketing for them, which is easier. You just close a deal and they pay you monthly retainer because you provide them valuable service for them, and they're happy to pay you because you bring them more customers with digital advertising, and it's win-win situation for both sides. So at that point, you said you tried to go after some barbershops, restaurants. Probably like most people start in the social media marketing industry, like me, I started the same. Like I didn't know what was a good profitable niche, right? I was like everybody else. I went after like every single business out there. My first client was restaurant for $500. And then I started trying also barbershops, spas. I tried to go chiropractors, about every single industry. But at that point, I didn't know that there are some more profitable industries and high ticket clients that actually have budget and marketing to, to play around, to invest into their business. And there are businesses that completely broke and they don't have money to invest, and it's really hard for them to pay you $1,000 or €1,000 like you in Ireland, and so you can bring them some value because they just don't have budget simply. So at that point you're like, okay, let me find maybe some other industries, right? You probably bumped on my YouTube channel where I was sharing
I didn't know that there are really good profitable niches, like myself. But when I found your channel, I just find it out from your videos. So I decided to just follow your steps.
Okay, so at that point you're like, okay, cool. I wanna really, close high ticket deals, right? And then at that point, did you start trying to get some dealership clients and then you get into my program, or did you get in my program and then start trying to get clients?
Yeah, so first I was starting to get a client. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so when I started pitching him, I just search, some advices on YouTube how to work with car dealerships, and then I found your channel. I started, listening to your videos, and after maybe 2-3 weeks, I just decided to go with your course. And
Okay.
And actually, your course helped me to close the client.
Okay, cool. So
Yeah, yeah.
what is something that you learned in the program that helped you close the deal? What was something that like
Yeah. So I didn't realize that before I started the course. Like the course is not only about how to do advertising and marketing for car dealership, but there's like a complete program how to get the client, how to serve the client, how to contact them, how to follow them up. It's really good advices from your experience, and so I'd say it's for if someone wants to start a car dealership niche, it's perfect program for them. Like it's from A to Z to do how to do the job from the first contact to getting them close and start working with them. So it's really amazing program.
so okay, so you closed okay, so you utilize the strategies like I teach in the program, how you should conduct the meeting, what questions you should ask. Did you use the presentation I provided in the program?
Yeah, of course I did. Yeah, I didn't use exactly your presentation, but I built it on like your example. I just had few things that I knew I had to explain to him because he was like very skeptical with the like online advertising. So
Okay.
he was like very like other dealerships, they just want to put it on the sites like kind of like auto tracker, and that's it. They were waiting for calls.
Okay.
Yeah, and just
So basically you use the
yeah,
presentation I provide in the program and then you kind of
yeah.
put your own twist, you
I
add
did
your
modify. Yeah,
got it.
yeah.
Okay. And then you ended up
But
close.
after when I showed them presentation, yeah. When I showed them presentation, they were starting thinking, yes, maybe that might be a good idea. Yeah. So that was like a break.
Oh, okay. And okay, and then so then you ended up closing for how much did you close him?
Yes. So we get agreement for 3,000 months.
Euros? You have euros in Ireland or what's the
Yeah,
current?
Europe, yeah, that's Europe, yeah. And he said, okay, so we try to do the trial for 3 months, and if it will be going good, yeah, we keep continue this. If not, we rid of this. So that was the deal. So actually, when I started working with him, yeah, so I dived in straight away to the course. Like every day, I was watching the videos to make sure I'm doing everything the good way. And the first few weeks, it was like testing different stuff, setting up things, and after a couple of weeks, it was like exploding, like amazing results. We started selling cars. I started with them, that was December, and it was very quiet there. They didn't have like customers for cars at all. So when I started advertising for them on Facebook, then around the Christmas time, it just start, going crazy, like phones and people asking for cars, even in the Christmas time. And between Christmas time and New Year, they sold few cars, but usually they were saying it's very quiet time.
Yeah, actually it's everywhere. Usually December it's kind of like a slow time if they don't run any ads or for a lot of dealerships it's pretty quiet month.
So I started testing what he would like to do. Like I started with the lead ads, but it didn't fit them well. The owner didn't like it much, so I said, so maybe we can try the messenger ads. And then I just built a messenger campaign based on your advices from your course that I use. Alex is showing like good few templates as well, so I used some templates, and just modify it a little bit my way. And when I just start the campaign, first 2 days was like, amazing. Or like so many people started asking for cars. Like the first 2 days, around 50 messages about the cars straight away. So they were like, what the hell, what is going on? How you did it, So they were like, and after that, they realized it's really working. And after a couple of days, they started selling cars, like really, really good, like before they were, in the good months, they were selling up to 5, 10 cars. In the quiet month, sometimes it was like 0, maybe 1, 2, 3. And after that, bang, five cars a week, 10 cars in the week, like straight up. And they were so busy that I visited them after maybe a week or two, and they said, listen, like before we were, working from 9 to 6, and most of the time we were, like walking around, chatting, whatever. After that, they would be so busy that they have to work from 9 to 9 a couple of days.
This is crazy. So hold on. This is so. Are you
Even the owner? Yeah, he gets his wife to help prepare cars for clients.
This is insane. So are you saying that after you set up for them like a messaging campaign, like you start getting so many leads, right? The people who messages the page and they chatting with them, that they start selling like 5 to 10 cars per week,
Yes.
comparing to before they were selling 10 cars a month, or like in a good month you said, right? On a bad month it was like less than 10 cars. Now they are selling
maybe max 15, like in the really very good month.
so now
But
with
it was maybe like 2, 3 months there.
so now with your help they're selling like 5 to 10 cars per week, and they had to they had to start working from 9 to 9 p.m. instead of 7 p.m. because it was too much lead, too much, because they couldn't handle that, so they had to extend the work hours. They probably hate you. They probably hate you by this time. They're like, you know what? It's too many leads, too many sales.
They were very happy, They were very happy about that. So after a couple of days, the guy said, yeah. So I said we're gonna do a trial for 3 months, and he said, yeah, that's really working well. So he decided to, to stick with me for long. I say he's very happy now. Because he's getting extra money, so he started some investments as well. Build a special corner for the pictures. With the logos, all that stuff.
Okay.
So
This is amazing. Would you mind sharing with the audience like what's some of the tips, or what kind of messaging campaign did you set up for them that produced such amazing results?
my results were when I started the messenger campaign. In 5 weeks, we got like 300 leads, 300 conversations of the cars. So that was something around 10 conversations every day.
Wow.
And that keep them really busy, they were shocked. They were shocked, and for the first few days, they couldn't even handle that. They needed time to, get used to that busy.
So what was the messaging campaign you set up that was getting such a good results? Was it targeting specific type of market? Also, did you set up any previous other campaigns to warm up the audience? How was it? Hello?
Messenger campaign. You can hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear you. So, did you hear what I said?
Yes, I heard your question. Yes. So, before I started the messenger campaign, so I decided to do a brand awareness campaign first. So I used to like a it's kind of provided for video camp, and I built it like promo videos. I put it as a brand awareness campaign with the cost like maybe it was three euros per day. Okay? But she just let know people about the business, and after that I put the messenger campaign straight away, and it just it was like crazy. So after what because it was an all day, what I had and I was there well to install the Facebook Pixel to get like website visitors, audience, and local audience. So after that, I just told them, yeah, listen, guys, we can do a brand new page for you. And they were like, not really. We have this page with our provider. Yeah, but I explained to them that it wasn't a good page because it was useless. It was there, but nobody was visiting this page. So after that, we decided to build a new page, and after that, I just did another campaign with the website traffic to support the messenger campaign and to get like a good audience, like what is like lookalike audience and website visitors. So still continue, getting messages, like very well. For it's already 2 months and still delivering lot of leads.
No, that's awesome. So, how did your performance affect your to get you more clients? Because I know you shared in our private group. You said like, hey,
Yes.
because of this performance, this dealer started recommending me to his friends, and they didn't even ask about the cost because the results speak for itself. So
Yeah.
you wanna touch about that?
Actually, he didn't even recommend myself to the other guys because it's a small town, It's like around 30,000 people town, yeah, and all dealerships they know each other, and sometimes they deal between themselves as well. So they just saw that he's getting better and better, and once he had one guy visit him that he want to do some deal with him with some car, and he was like look around. He saw people coming in and out, and my guy was so busy he couldn't even stand and talk with him. And he asked like, "What the hell? What's going on? Why you get that so busy? In this time?" And he said, "Oh yeah, I have a guy that's doing a Facebook ads for me, and yeah, but how that works? It really works good, Like we get a lot of leads and customers." And he said, "Yeah, and who is this guy?" "Oh yeah, I can give you his number, whatever, And then the other guy, I didn't even know him at all. I never met him before. He came to me and asked me, can I do the same job for him?
This is amazing.
Yeah, so he said, yeah, he said that he wants me to do the same job. And even when he asked for the price, I said the same price as my client. He didn't even complain about the price. Yeah, so he said one thing, that he's building a new financial structure, his car dealership. So he wants to get this set up and get ready, and then we starting straight away. So that's how it happened. And even there was a funny story, because my client, he gets some cars from franchise dealerships, but like a trading cars from auctions. He went to Opel dealership, and he get in and he saw his sales guys, like sitting on the chairs like that. What's up, Mark? How is it going? They weren't really busy, and they knew because people started talking. Yeah, he's selling a lot of cars, and when we get to the owner asked him like, what's the story? Why are you getting so good? Like he said, I have a guy there doing advertising for me on internet, like Facebook ads. He's like shocked as well, because they weren't that busy as he was, And before it was like similar, you know, and now, and even if I ask people, around the town, listen, do you know this dealership? Almost everybody knows about his dealership.
Wow, this is
So he's getting like in the town.
This is amazing. I'm really happy for you that it worked out well for with this client, and that you're getting such a good exposure, that you're getting free leads and customers for your agency. So who do you think? So right now you're in Ireland, right? So far that my takeaway, like, no matter what country you're in, if English is your first language, your second language, no matter like your background, doesn't matter if you just 9-to-5 job and you never try doing social media marketing. If you have a proper guidance and someone who is helping you out, and a mentor, you can always make it happen and build an entire business. So my question to you, who do you think is my program good for? Like, who would you recommend my program to?
Yeah, I'd say it's for everyone, really for everyone, because it's so good. It's showing, like it's like from A to Z, how to build your agency, how to get the clients, how to close them, how to work for them, how to get them results, how to keep them for longer period, and how to scale the business. So the program, if I went through your program and I followed the steps one by one, I think I could get scale the business just in couple months to the 6th figure. But I just want to do this slow, because the moment I have a small baby, like 2.5 years, so I'm not able to do that quick. So I'm waiting when he will go to the crash and start getting more clients. And even idea is to get another client, bigger dealership, maybe start next month. And when I spoke with my client, I told him, listen, yes, so I want to do that for other clients as well, because I want to scale it. And he said, yeah, that's fine. So I know this guy, so I can recommend this guy. I can tell you what to say. So it's really good, because the program gives big opportunities, and it's changing your life completely.
So is there something else you want to share or add before we finish this interview?
Yeah, so I can say my advice to people that just thinking to start their own business, or they're already in the business or in the marketing, and they're thinking about the car dealership niche, about the course. Yeah, just go and do it. Like, it's possible. And if you're thinking it's possible, it is possible. So yeah, that's my advice. Don't even think. Just go and do this.
Awesome. Cut to the chase, right? Just do it. Cool.
Yes, just do it. Like Michael Jordan's advertising for Nike. Just do it.
Well, it was nice to having you, Lukas. It was. Thanks for sharing.
It was my pleasure, that I met you at all, and I could get your course.
Awesome. I'm glad it worked out for you. And honestly, this is what motivated me to keep improving course, getting more content, helping you guys out. Because when I see my students, my customers are happy, that makes me happy and fulfilled. So yeah, thank you so much, Lucas. It was a pleasure. And yeah, gonna be in
Yes.
touch.
Yeah, here we come.